Not right now. Okay, so yes, true, true.
I got C on the third one.
Let's see.
I was kind of working on it earlier today.
I think that's, let's see. Let me pull up what I was. Check this here. Okay, of course it's cooperating. Scroll down.
Oh, are you recording?
Yes. Yes, I have headphones in. Alec, please just eat your toast. I'll talk to you after, okay? Answer all your questions. Okay, so yes, it's C.
Okay.
Residual.
I got B on that one.
I actually don't even remember seeing the answer to that. Was it in there?
I remember going over residuals, and I thought that's what it was, but I could be wrong.
No, let's see, it's here. The residual for an observation is defined as the difference between the observed value of y and the value that would have been predicted by the regression line. So yeah, you're right.
Hey, look at that. I got C on the fit number 5.
It's when it's, you shouldn't have a megaphone.
You shouldn't?
Yeah, when you look on under the requirements, it's always saying you don't want to see a megaphone shape. It should be random.
Huh. I mean, I was thinking, I remember reading about megaphones, but...
Yes, let's see.
So then it... Well,
Do
that's
not hit
something
your
that makes
against the
sense.
plate. I will take it away. What did you say?
Because if it doesn't have a pattern, then they'd be all over the place, right? Would they?
Yeah, which is what you want.
But look at the choices, though. No pattern. They're all positive.
You don't have to be all positive. You're not supposed to see a megaphone shape, megaphone. Let's see. Just look normally distributed within. Let's see. Oh no! Let's go back to the book. Let's see. Residual plot. Okay, this residual plot shows random scatter. There's no obvious pattern in the data. If linear regression is appropriate, then the residual plot will show no patterns and will consist of random scatter. If there's a pattern in the residuals, it suggests that linear regression is not appropriate.
So would it have a zero mean then?
I think that's the only one available.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not supposed to see a pattern. Positive. I think it's just those. Cover your mouth when you sneeze, dude. Just because you're sneezing doesn't mean you're sick, but you still need to cover your mouth. Okay, so compute the residuals. Oh my goodness. Cover your mouth, dude. Okay, self-efficacy data. Okay, good job. Okay, math.
When we're doing the calculating the math self-efficacy,
Yeah.
so we're doing the linear regression, and then we hit save and use the standardized as the predicted value. Is that correct? Or I'm sorry, the unstandardized?
Yeah, let's see.
I think if I remember that correctly.
Wait, what is that? Compute the residual. So we do graphs, you see dialog scatter dot. Oh, you do the regression analysis first. Analyze regression linear. Let's see. What's independent and what's the dependent?
Confidence is the independent, and score is the dependent.
Okay. So, I'm confused because when do we the extra? Does that make sense?
You cut out when?
I can't remember. Let's see.
After you do the analyze regression linear, after you do that, you hit save. After you put in the confidence and the score, then you hit the save button, and it'll bring up unstandardized.
Oh, that's what I was missing. Thank you. Okay, so standardized. How do you need to be eating your toast? Okay, and let's see. So then the will show up. Remember. Oh. Okay. Let's see. We wanted the confidence interval, right? That's what
Yeah.
okay, so that's at the bottom of the chapter. So we go analyze regression linear. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to check the necessary boxes. Okay, so that's under the coefficients.
Coefficient. Okay.
Box. Okay, yeah, and then it's the
Don't we have to do the box plot now, right? Or the scatter plot now?
let me see. Confidence data is explanatory data. No,
I thought after we did the analyze, then we do the scatter plot, because that gives you the graph, and you can see what.
Right. Alec, if you're gonna play instead of eat, I'm gonna take your straw away.
Because according to the graph, after I pulled up the graph, they do definitely form a linear pattern.
Yeah. Graphs. You can see dialogues. Scatter dot. Well done. Good job. Okay. Give me a second. You wanna watch a show? No. I'll play Play-Doh. Okay, you can play Play-Doh until I'm done with my knitting. Actually, you need to finish chewing before you get it down. So let me know when you're done chewing. You don't have to watch a show, but you may not play Play-Doh right now. Once you're done chewing. So, define, let's see. Okay, so I get confused because there's a scatter plot with the unstandardized data and the X.
I didn't get a scattered plot when I just did the analyzed data. All I got was the coefficients and, you know, the...
Right, I'm creating the graph.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But
Sorry.
what confuses me is that sometimes you do X and Y and sometimes you do Y as unstandardized. And for some reason, I can't wrap my head around which is what, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I always thought that was, I mean, when I was going over the SPSS, that's what it just said to do. Like I said, I watched the videos. So that was what he said to do.
Sorry, say that again?
I watched the videos, and that was what the instructor said to do, was to click the unstandardized. Put the confidence into the independent slot and the score into the dependent, and then click your unstandardized selection.
So that's the one where we want... Absolutely not. You need to wait. Hold on. Okay, you don't get to just do something. So can I please get out? Much better. Instead of saying done, 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 that's not an appropriate way to ask. What show do you want to watch? What's going on? You may not sit that close. Please bring your chair back to the couch. We'll watch more world. You want to swap in the bug band? Awesome. Yes. Zoe, start. Zoe. Okay, sorry. Hopefully I'm back for good now. Okay. So when I do the unstandardized as Y and the X, we get a hot dog shape, which is what we want.
Yes. Well, it's not necessarily what you want, but that's what you get. Because you don't want to have a pattern, right?
No, you want to be... Where did it go? Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. This one, I think you do want it to be like this. Let's see. We want...
Oh, we do want it. You're right. We're not talking about the megaphone one.
No, but we want the... Let's see. We want this graph to be... Graphs... with the X and the Y, not the unstandardized residual.
So I should redo that then?
Yeah, let's see. So, well, see, I'm not sure what it's question wants us to do. Okay, so it does. Rating supposed to be Y? I mean X?
The X is the score. Or, I mean, sorry, the X is the confidence rating.
Okay, that's why I was... It's a hot dog shape, we're fine. Okay, so... No, it doesn't. Okay, now I'm getting. Okay, let's look at the information about this. I have questions because I feel like it's fine, but then it's like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm echoing. I mean, one of them is that, you know, the residuals are between about -40 and 25. So that's not true because the maximum is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's right. Say bad about them. But what do we want the residuals to normally look like? I need to look at here. Residuals. So since there's a pattern in the regression, that means I think it's the answer is the residuals from a linear pattern.
That's what I think. And then because they form the pattern, they're going to be fairly normal because we want the pattern.
Residuals aren't supposed to form the pattern. It's the data itself that's supposed to form the pattern.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Um,
Now the number 8, I'm not. I have no idea on. That's completely foreign to me.
Second, hold on. Analyze. Okay, no. Haven't done number 7. You're saying based on the QQ plot, they're not normal? Really normal.
Hang on, let me go back to it. They are. You don't want a pattern, so they're clearly not normal.
Oh, okay, this is where it gets complicated. Because when you're doing the residual plot, you want them to be random. But when you do the plot, they want them to be
In the hot dog shape.
close to the line.
Right, and the hot dog shape sort of is, so this should be fairly normal. Right? I don't understand the difference between the QQ plot and the scatter plot and the residuals plot. They all look the same to me.
Yeah, let me look at this again. Linear relationship. Okay, so if we look at the requirements and kind of go from there,
Right.
like which graphs or plots show which. So the first one we use a normal scatter plot, and that's when we want the hot dog shape because it shows that, you know, there is a linear relationship between x and y because as x increases, so does y. Or, you know.
But if you do a residual plot, you don't. There should be no pattern in a residual plot.
Right. Well, I'm looking at the error term. Like, what determines that?
They're close to the line. The QQ plots are close to the line. Okay, so the problem is then, how do we get those different graphs? How do we go from scatter plot to residual plot to QQ plot in the SPSS?
So the first one, let's just, for the sake of my sanity, let's do this again. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, I'm opening it again. Because if we start from the beginning, it might help us make sure we have it straight.
Okay, so scatter plot.
So the first thing we're going to do,
for the scatter plot. Yeah, scatter plot is analyze regression linear. Click on save, unstandardized. Okay, so we're looking at, the one we have is the residual plot then?
No. That's not what we want. Now I'm getting it. So what they do is they do the linear regression in the same plot. Hold on. No, they don't. So for the scatter plot, we can just do graphs, legacy dialog, scatter plot. Just to check whether the data, if there's a linear relationship between X and Y.
Okay.
And that's when we should have the hot sheet.
Okay.
Okay, which we do. Ish. Okay, so then we have. So the first requirement is satisfied. Well, there's two parts to the first requirement. So now we do the residual plot.
Okay.
Which is where we need to do the analyze regression linear.
Okay.
Yeah, and then no. Save. I always forget. Okay, so then that gives us an output. It doesn't give us a chart yet. So then we make the residual by doing graphs like scatter. We just use the residual. Which makes sense because we're looking for the normality.
So when we're doing the scatter plot, we're putting in
which scatter plot?
Well, we're trying to do a residual plot, right? So you go down to linear graphs, hit the scatter plot, and then you define it.
Yeah. Define. Yeah. Simple scatter. And this is the one where we want Y to be unstandardized residual. so this one I get. This one looks random to me.
Okay, I guess I didn't do that one right then, because, okay, so I'm hitting graphs, legacy dialogues, scatter plot, define, and then in the y-axis you're putting in the predicted value 1, and the x-axis in the predicted value 2.
You want, for y you want the residual.
Right, residual 1, right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Although if I don't label it, it just
The only options I have, the options I have are gender score, confidence rating, comments, and then unstandardized predictive value 1, 2, and 3. Let me go back in and do my analyze again then. So
every time you
regression,
analyze, it creates a different. So just do unstandardized residual, just one of them. The same.
It's well, the options I have are unstandardized predicted value. That's what I'm getting. Those are the options I have.
So weird.
So that's why I was saying, wondering if I did the analyze part wrong. Maybe it's not giving me the right things, options for the graph. So let me just go back to that. No, I got that.
Did you do unstandardized?
Yep.
Click.
Regression linear. Put my score in the dependent. My confidence rating in the independent. Hit save.
No, it's the other way. Wait. No, sorry, that's right.
Okay. Hit save. Click the unstandardized button. Continue. Okay. Then I go over to graphs. Hit define. And I'm given those same ones I listed to you. And when I click those,
clicking unstandardized and values, I think. Click the under the residuals.
I don't have an option for residuals. When I'm pulling up my scatter plot, I don't have any option for residuals.
No, you're saving it. Under the linear regression.
Okay, hang on. All right, let me go back. Here you go. Come on.
There's like six boxes.
Oh, residuals. Oh, not projected values.
Yep.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay, let me do this again then, real quick. Okay, I'm getting exactly a straight line.
What?
I'm doing, okay, hang on. I'm going to go back and do it again. All right, save. And I'm clicking unstandardized in the residuals section, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did that. Then I go over to, hit OK on that. Then I go over to graphs.
Scatter plot.
Define.
Yeah.
Hang on. All right. Residual 1 is the Y.
Well, unstandardized residual.
Right. Okay.
Rating is X.
Okay, but I'm still getting that straight line.
I'm so confused. We have a hamburger.
Hamburger? Really?
Yeah, it's like random. Okay, so analyze.
All right, I'm going to do this again. I'm just going to do this again.
There's a y computing. Okay.
Residual 1 in the y-axis. Residual 1 in the y-axis.
Are you doing a QQ plot? What I'm doing?
Well, hang on. Let me go up here. Regression. I've got the confidence rating. I've got the first graph, which looks like a hot dog. I don't know. I'm clicking exactly what you said. I'm getting these unstandardized predicted values of straight lines, and all the other graphs look like hot dogs.
I really don't know.
All right. Well, what say you on the question then? Forget it, because I'll just have to read it later.
So I was just trying to understand it. Let's see. So this is clear. 7 is normal. 8. Scatter plots. So it's asking which 5 assumptions are satisfied by the plot, the residual plot, and the scatter plot.
Mm-hmm.
So the scatter plot shows there's a linear relationship. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The residual is distributed.
Right.
The QQ plot is the variance of the error.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all of them. The last two actually calculated.
Right.
That wasn't hard. That was just a weird.
All right. So what is the estimate for the slope?
So that's going to be under a coefficient.
Okay. I'll go back to do that. Hang on.
All of that data should already be there from the plots. It's already been calculated.
Okay. But there's a lot of, okay, so there's regression, hang on. The coefficients. What's the question again?
It's asking what B1
What's
is.
the estimate of the slope?
So I got 0.
Are we looking under standardized predicted value? What?
No. Okay. So the estimate of the slope is the coefficient. It's the first line under B. So it's 18.690.
Oh, okay. B. Oh, because that's B1. 18.690. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. The confidence interval for B.
So that analyze linear I should just click that when I do the data anyway.
Where do we find the confidence interval? I'm looking at all these numbers. I don't know what pertains to what.
Oh, confidence interval. That. I knew it. The numbers. The confidence interval is from okay, so let's say confidence interval. We go analyze the Then we go to statistics. That's what I did. I did it wrong.
Go to statistics. Okay. Then check the box with the regression coefficient heading. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. 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 So it looks like lower bound is 9.574 and the upper is 27.807.
Yes, but it doesn't match.
No, it does not. All right.
But it's not super far. So
I'm just going to go ahead and try to do this again. Hang on. Regression coefficient.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe maybe we're doing the lower bound. I mean, maybe we're doing the bottom and not the top. 10.67 and 14.715.
Wait, what's it asking?
And what's the confidence interval for B1?
So B1.
Yeah, it has to be the.
B1 is definitely. You're right. Because it's asking for text. So.
But even that's off. There isn't an exact one for that.
Say that again.
There isn't an answer for the 10.674 either.
But it. So the one in the practice, it was just a little bit off.
Okay. So would you say it's A then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Alex, come here, please.
Okay.
I heard you.
So I'm going to guess based on the level of significance. We're looking at the significant number, right?
Alex, I need to change it. So if you don't want to turn it off. If we're going to do a bit, I will turn it off. Okay.
Sorry, apparently we should have taken longer. Okay. So. Wait, B1. I'm so confused. No, I knew that. Okay. It's information. That's the hypothesis test. The slope is 0. There is a relationship. Okay. Yes, sufficient evidence to conclude the slope of the regression line is not 0. So C. What is that?
Hang on. Go back to it. Are you on 11?
Yeah.
What'd you pick for 11?
2.
Okay. All right. 12. I got C for 12.
Yeah,
that's okay. All right, and then just reading about this. The body is the dependent variable.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, since the hang on, I'll go back and check the. Okay. Since the confidence interval does not contain a zero. I would say number 1 on this one.
Okay. I also think that it's B because before we had 95% chance intervals, we said No. We said we were 99% confident. Okay.
Okay, I submitted. Do you want to know which ones are wrong?
One's wrong. Oh, man.
Okay, number 6 is wrong, and number 9 is wrong.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with those numbers are between -40 and 25.
Okay.
9. Seriously?
Yeah. I don't know what it would be.
What is B1 to S2? That's weird. Okay.
Maybe it's the 12.695.
What is it? Oh my goodness. Well, no, because it's asking for B1. It's B1 to S2.
I don't know. I just know it's not 18.69. It doesn't give any answer, so.
0.695. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Not have confidence. In our final exam. Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about the project for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so part of it, don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I haven't a clue.
So to make not right now. Hold on. Yes, but I can't get it for you right now, so you just need to wait for a little bit. Thank you.
We're supposed to test our hypothesis.
Yeah, so it's just basically saying that we need to calculate our p-value, not our p-value, our test statistics.
Mm-hmm.
So so the name of the hypothesis got that right. So then understand discussing whether or not it meets or fails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then why am I echoing so much?
I honestly don't. Yeah. I'm assuming that Patrick is just not going to be a part of this. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that he'll at least do his PowerPoint. I don't want to.
Yeah, but if everything else is done, I can throw together a PowerPoint. I honestly don't think he hasn't really contributed to the group at all. Other than he said he put the survey on his Facebook.
Yeah.
That's the most he's done. So
I should be careful. Maybe I'm gonna stop recording.